Well, good morning from Two Happy Children Farm. I wanted to get you out here in the tomato field so you could see what's going on. We get questions a lot about how we farm and stuff, and I wanted to give you an example of how you can naturally grow your tomatoes using IPM. It's Integrated Pest Management. And we'll say to our customers a lot, the main thing we do is to keep the plant healthy, and then it can naturally defend itself. But the question comes back, how do you keep the plant healthy? So right now you may be just looking and thinking, oh, this is just a row of tomatoes. But actually there's a lot going on here that we do behind the scenes just to keep these plants healthy and get them to this stage without any intervention. First, you'll notice at the ground we have a white layer of plastic mulch, and not only just a layer of mulch, it's a raised bed. We raise about 8 inches high. This allows the roots to freely dig into the soil and get nutrition, which in turn creates a healthy plant. Underneath the mulch we have our irrigation. Right here you'll see a bulge in the soil. That's our drip irrigation. Every day we're on a drip system, and it's getting the exact amount of water we need. Not overwatered and not underwatered. Also, the mulch is also cooling the soil, so on a hot day like a 100-degree day today, the plants do not get stressed out. And as you know, a stressed out plant will also invite more pests, which in turn means more management by the farmer. So we're trying to not have any pests in the first place. As you climb up the plant here, you'll notice we have a string and stakes. We do that to keep the plant off the ground. And by doing that, the plant can naturally get air on warm and muggy mornings. That way it dries off the plants quicker, and we don't invite bacteria to start growing on our plants or on our fruit. And then if you look down the middle of the row, it looks kind of boring, but what you might notice is missing is weeds. When you allow weeds to go in between your plants, now you're inviting all kinds of insects that live in those weeds, which may or may not like tomatoes, but once they're here, they're like, okay, I'll just go in and eat some of the tomatoes. So this allows us just to have tomatoes in the field, which will attract tomato-based pests, and if there's any issues, they're a lot easier to control than if we brought in all kinds of wild weeds with all the kinds of pests that they attract. So this is integrated pest management kind of in practice at Two Happy Children Farm. And at the basis is just keeping the plant healthy, and we just try to provide the best environment possible for these plants so they're not stressed out, they can grow good fruit, and by doing that they do not attract pests or disease. Doing everything we can naturally based so they in turn will defend themselves naturally. So an update from the Two Happy Children Farm. It may look simple, like nothing's going on, but underneath it all there's a lot going on behind it to keep these plants ready for you and the best vegetables possible. And we'll see you at the markets. Thank you.